Good day, guys. Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we're getting all spooky up in here because it is going to be the Halloween event, Festival of the Lost, the Destiny 2 Halloween event version anyway. It is going to be here this Tuesday reset, meaning we are going to get a brand new weapon for, of course, this event. Usually with all these events, you get at least one weapon. And the weapon you will get from this event is going to be the Arcane Embrace, which is a brand new archetype of shotgun called Heavy Burst. So fires a hard-hitting 2-round burst, slightly reduces flinching from incoming fire while aiming. Basically, it's sort of like the 2-burst thing or Heavy Burst in general. Yeah, you got hand cannons, you of course got the pulse rifles, and now you do have a shotgun. So it is really, really dope that we're getting some new archetypes and everything. I love getting them. And of course, this model, it kind of looks like Bone Chiller, I'm not gonna lie, but it should be really, really dope with this sort of heavy burst frame and everything. There is going to be RNG to this, but how you get your first roll, there is a really simple quest line. It's basically just telling you everything about the, of course, the event. You have to go in, put on a mask and everything. It's a really simple quest line. It can take you about 20 minutes, and this will get you, I wouldn't say it's the absolute god roll, but it's a very solid roll for PvE, where it has dual barrel or dual loader. It will also have the trench barrel as well, which at the moment seems to be bugged. I was using this and it was never reducing the trench barrel while I was shooting, even when I shot like 4 shots, so might be a little bit of bug there for damage. But this is the set roll everybody will get. You can kind of tell by the curated like line of rolls and everything like that. It has a search party Argent Trade as well, which is a pretty dope Argent Trade exclusive to Festival of the Lost weapons. But there is a ton of different rolls you can get. So you can see on the screen all the rolls you can get your hands on. So there is some juicy ones, like the Shy Shot is of course great for PvP. You got Trek Detector, which is nice as well. Geoload is actually really dope as well, 4 times the charm. And then in the Daddy trait, you've got things like the Vault Shot, which is great on sort of special weapons. You got Swashbuckler, tap the trigger, Surrounded, Precision Instrument. Does that Desperado as well, which is interesting, but I don't understand why it didn't get Cascade Point, because it would have worked out so well for this weapon. But Arcane Embrace, as I said, it is going to be really, really dope. PvP wise, we're going to try it out and showcase if it's going to actually be usable and everything like that. We're going to showcase it with, of course, the Threat Detector and Closing Time. But yeah, we got to showcase what this is like. So without further ado, let's go into PvP with the Arcane Embrace. Alrighty, so we're gonna of course be on Wormhaven. Quickly grab this ammo with our Embrace that could and everything. This is what it's gonna look like, as I said, very Bone Chiller-esque in terms of model and look and everything, but this is gonna be real freaky. You can already see I have 4 bullets. So you do spawn him with 2 shots, and then of course you can, once you shoot, you'll see I'll shoot twice, like so. Oh, we got a mask. Alright, we're just getting his heal and then we're dipping. Oh, card steeds for the freaking win. But yeah, if you're not ass like me, of course you'll get more shots in and everything. You can actually kill some people, but I will say that it is a really interesting sort of weapon, how it works and everything. Now, because it was a new archetype, I did kind of mess around with it a little bit, and that's freaking Mida. But yeah, because this is a new archetype and everything, I did have to do a little bit of a reconnaissance with the damage values. This won't one tap to the head with 1 bullet, so technically every time I shoot, I'm shooting 2 bullets. You kind of see it sometimes, and that guy's just running away. Buddy. You can see I did 174 there to his head, and then the body shot killed him. It did 99. That's the thing. This will 2-shot body shot for the most part if they don't have freaking resilience, but you kind of did a headshot and a body shot, which for me is just kind of like I don't know. It's just like, it's kind of hard to warrant using this over just a normal sluggy. I mean, I might as well just go in with like any other slug, just a 1-tap in the head. Obviously, it's quick shooting like that, so if they're kind of weak, you just double tap them or whatever, and it's somewhat kind of guaranteed damage as well if you hit the body shots. Like, it's 99, so it's a lot of damage to kind of guarantee if you hit 2 body shots. But I will still say that it is just a bit awkward to kind of warrant over other weapons, and when you do have to reload, you can kind of see you do have to do it twice. Now we'll get this guy. Ooh, there's the Domski. But you do have to reload twice kind of for each bullet. It's really awkward. That's all I'm saying. There's no built-in dual loader, like if you think of the DMT or anything like that, where that's like built in. I honestly think this should have had it built in as well, but it is just, it's really sort of weird. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still pretty dope. As I said, it's a really cool sort of shotgun, but I will probably suggest that this is gonna be, oh, buddy, he's 1 HP. Thank you. But this is probably going to be more of a PvE sort of weapon and everything like that, just for kind of getting the extra shots out, because the damage is pretty nice. As I said, there's the 2 body shots again, but it just doesn't kill because of resilience. As I said, I don't like weapons where it's like that, where it's really depending on resilience sometimes. I mean, it depends if it's going to be like a hand cannon triple tapping. Yeah, you don't want to double tap sometimes, but a shotgun special weapon where I only get 1 shot and I can't 1-shot guarantee unless I freaking hit an absolute freaking Domski. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I whiffed. Oh, I whiffed. There's a radiant. No. Ah, buddy. No. Where do I die? Eisen. Oh, man. Ichigo would be freaking sad right now. Yeah, well, that's me whipping my ass off. The one thing I kind of will say is a kind of a saving grace for this is that its range is going to be decent. As I said, it's sort of basically, it's like a weird ass slug. That's the best way kind of looking at this. So, ah, buddy. I didn't even do enough damage with the 99. It went 1 pellet. Oh, man, there's the damage bias for resilience again. You should be able to body shot once and then melee. I don't know why that's not a thing. It is sort of like a sluggy though, so if you want to go in with a slug shotgun, you like kind of getting that ranges and going as well. It can be really nice for that, but it's for the most part, I'm telling you, it's just kind of like, it's hard to warrant. And oh, did I get him? Did I actually get that guy? I definitely hit him with the no scope once. But that's where it can be somewhat nice. It has a little bit of range and no scope potential, so I could definitely see people using it, but as I said, it's just going to be very hard to warrant to use over other shotguns in the game that are currently there. Like, you've got slug shotguns. Even like in the energy slot, you got like retail tails, which are like pellet based, I know, but they're still going to be really solid. So yeah. Oh, that is heavy. Yo, young man, please do not go for me. That's 3 shots. That's 3 shots. Give me the heal. He took my kill. He killed himself. Oh, he killed himself. Oh my god. Okay, I got trap detector going. We got 1 shot. Ah, freaking whiff. And I'm gonna get another bombed. Oh my god. Okay, he's probably so pissed. He went prismatic and got 1 tapped. Yeah, it's just the damage right now, PvP. I understand why they did want it to double shot body, because it would have been freaking nutty. And especially because you can't 2-tap headshot, which will wipe people out of a freaking super real quick. 174 each. Oh, wait, just 2 more shots. No, you son of a gun. God, it was 2 shots. Oh my god. That would have been like the most perfect timing for me to go, yeah, you can 1-tap somebody out of a super, especially that one, which is like minus 70 freaking damages or something. The thing I will say about the damage kind of values though is that it is on the precipice. So maybe with some surges and maybe the radiant sort of builds and whatnot, you can kind of get going. It might be nice for that. And buddy, there's a double body shot again. I have to hit a headshot. Oh, thank god someone's killed him for me. Thank you. But yeah, you gotta see that it's gonna be somewhat awkward just in general, just because of the damage and everything like that. As I said, get a radiant build, I have a chance of maybe killing a load of people. Get him, buddy. Oh, thank god. Buddy, I cannot hit that thing. I'm gonna use our wall for cover. Oh, someone swing in. Someone swing in, please. Hit him once. He's hit once, boys. Oh, I'm getting the whole freaking Spanish Armada after me. You're not dead? What the? Yo, oh my. Okay, we're dead. Yo, buddy. Oh, duck a weave. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball, boys. It is a really interesting sort of shotty, though. I actually do like the experimentation of it. As I said, it's just, I do like when we get sort of new gun models, and you can kind of see the range is not bad at all of them. That's the one thing. The main thing I will give this is that it has decent range for something that hit at basically nearly 200. It's 198 from range, so that's the one thing I can kind of give it. That if someone's kind of like even like 3/4 HP, you get the double shot kind of going on them, you will absolutely freaking annihilate them. But yeah, it's just everything else is just a bit like it's just a bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Now there is so many people. Yo, young man. But there you go, look at that range. Oh, the freaking 1-tap into a body shot. Freaking love it. Now buddy, young man, get your ass back here. Woo! I got sniped by it. What a freaking shot. He just knew I was going to descend on top of his ass like that. Oh, I just got put onto a freaking skewer, I'm not gonna lie. The one thing I will say though is that as much as this has been kind of, say, but there's the range though. I'm telling you, the range is actually decent. But as much as this has been kind of not great PvP, I've had a lot of fun with it. As I said, new archetype and everything. You can actually mess around with different builds, and if you hit your dome skis, you're not gonna do bad at all. It's just, oh, the freaking Mida. But everything else just kind of, it's going to be way too inconsistent. I think top PvP and everything like that. A lot of people are going to go for more bang for your buck using obviously if you just like chaperone, it's just an insane slow shotgun, or if you just want to go in with like maybe fell with this again, or just any sort of energy shotgun, you're gonna want to go in with them instead. Now buddy. Oh, that was a teammate. I legit, life flashed before my eyes. I seen Arch spin around, honestly thought it was one of these pole dancing freaking what's it called, hunters, and he was just gonna blast me now. Buddy, with the freaking Mida up close. I'm dying to it. As I said, the shotgun, it is fun. I have actually probably one of the best rolls for PvP, but it's just not going to be anything consistent PvP. The damage is just not there. If it could 2-shot body, I could definitely see it be a lot more viable and a lot more usable, but the fact that you can't really 2-shot body is definitely going to be its biggest downfall. Alright, it's time for the PvE side of things, of course, with their little Embrace shotgun. And this is where you're going to be able to get multiple rolls of it once you get your first one. Of course, you can drop from this Lost Sector, the Haunted Lost Sectors. This is basically like the main event sort of thing, but I might as well showcase it here because it is going to be pretty dope. And of course, I will have 4 times the charm with this one with Precision Instruments. So you'll see if I get hits in with this, it will be really, really dope against the old bosses and everything like that. Without shield loader, it will take a little bit longer to reload and everything, but if I can get this guy's head like this, you can get the shots kind of going in really nice like that, and you can see Precision Instrument 4 times the charm. It's gonna be a really dope ass combo this. I think that against bosses or DPS dealing, it's gonna be dope. When I was going to damage PvP, it was a little bit watered down compared to others, but compared to how much damage silk shotguns and everything do in PvE, this one is definitely gonna be really, really nice. And you kind of see the freaking ammo reserves because there's so much freaking ammo you need for this to kind of be viable. It is gonna do absolute work. So you can kind of see if I can hit my shots and not get punched away. It's gonna be really, really dope in the PvE scenario. There is as I said, the curator, which is gonna have dual loader and also have the trench barrel, which at the moment I honestly feel like is a little bit bugged on this. It doesn't seem to like reduce the trench barrel at all when you're getting hits in with it, but for the most part, this is just gonna be a really, really dope ass weapon PvE. It is a shame that it's arc. Not that arc is bad, but right now stasis is just like the absolute freaking king. But I still will say that this shotty is just really, really dope. Now, buddy, turn your head around so I can hit the headless one, not the headless head. For God's sake, I'll keep wiping these things, right? You guys go for one. I want to just get one of these muchachos by themselves so I can absolutely ruin his ass. You know what? Stay over there. Stay over there. Let me cap my own freaking guys. Okay, we get our own guy now. We get our own guy now. Just give me the double head. No, you came back across. And I'm not even getting the freaking 4,000 charm, but you gotta see. With the 4,000 charm and obviously the precision instrument, it's going to do some absolute freaking work in the LPVE. As I said, it is really dope here. It's way better here than it was PvP. PvP was fun and everything, but I could not see it being viable over other shotguns. But PvE, the damage is definitely there for it to kind of go absolutely ham. Now, obviously, this is going to be like, kind of like a haunted lost sector. So when it comes to end game, people will definitely be like, yeah, but I can use your sniper. I can use all your shot. Yeah, there's other weapons in the game that do well DPS wise, but I still do think that this shotgun is just going to be really, really dope for just DPS phases. If you want like some quick DPS, and I just killed myself, I think. Oh, I thought I had the unnailed on. Alright, time for the final boss time, of course, with the little freaking weapon that could, the Embrace. This is where you can kind of see it absolutely start to cook a little bit better, obviously, against something that actually tanks a lot of shots. It's gonna be really, really dope. So as I said, DPS wise or final boss wise and everything, this is gonna be a really, really solid weapon to get your hands on. As I said, it is just kind of weird. It is arc. There's not too many arc things that are going in right now. It does have vault shot on it too, so we want to go for that. That's a solid last roll, 4 times charm vault shot maybe, but there is going to be so many different rolls for this in PvE. Maybe in Desperado, I think that it's going to work out way better there. Trench barrel there too, and of course the swashbuckler. But I just think overall it's a really cool weapon. I am really happy that they're actually making kind of new archetypes. Now, buddy, punch me once, and then I just keep on double tapping you. I just keep on double tapping you. Oh, as I said, it is really nice when you kind of get this shots in like this. I think that's really dope, and do not freaking kill me. We have a ton of like ammo reserves on it too. It can be really, really nice for the extra DPS. I think that for the most part, it's just a really interesting weapon. I just love the freaking different archetypes, guys. That's all I really live for, okay? All I live for is new archetypes. We've got all the sorts of gun models under the sun, somewhat different perks, but new archetypes are always juicy. Even though PvP, this is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's still really, really dope. And maybe I got an Arcane Embrace. No, I got a Jurassic Green, but well, that is it from me. And of course, the Arcane Embrace itself. As I said, this shotgun is really, really dope. It actually takes the shaders pretty well too. You can kind of see the shaders are going to be really, really nice on this. Really cool sort of model to it. As I said, bone shader kind of has the same one. But I will say overall, PvE is definitely where this thing kind of shines. I probably actually should have stuck a backup mag on it as well. I've got a pretty decent reload masterwork on it too. But for the most part, it's PvE is where this is 100% going to be better. Obviously, the search party ardent trait is, I'd say, more of a PvP trait. It can be nice for solo play, obviously, but PvE, with all the rolls you can kind of get on it, like vault shot, swashbuckler, really the trench barrel and everything like that, which actually trench barrel is only on the curated, so don't be thinking you can get like a 4 times trench barrel. It's only on the curator roll. The trench barrel is there, and it's also somewhat bugged, so I don't know what they're really doing with that one. But for the most part, Arcane Embrace, this is really, really dope PvE. I think it's definitely worth trying to get some rolls of it. You're probably going to do the event anyway, and as I said, you will get this roll within like the first, I'd say, 10 minutes of actually playing. So, but what I will say about all these sort of Festival of the Lost weapons is that they are FOMO as hell. These are like the most FOMO weapons really in the game. This and Dawning, which is Christmas, it's like the most FOMO part of the year. You can only get basically these Festival of the Lost weapons, of course, during the Halloween event, Festival of the Lost. So if you don't go get your rolls now, well, tough to do, guys. You're going to have to wait till the next year, which is honestly such a shame. So that's why I will say, try to get yourself some rolls of this right now. There is the other Festival of the Lost weapons like Jurassic Green, the Wolf weapon, the Macabre as well. There's a ton of different weapons you can get, but definitely I would be saying this is a brand new archetype in the game. We'll probably get more in the next season or next episode or whatever, but you definitely need to get your hands on it because it's really dope PvE. PvP, this thing was... It was ass PvP, I'm not gonna lie. I know why it wasn't as great. They couldn't make this a double shot body shot because it'd be a bit too strong. I think just being able to double tap someone to the body at still range. But without it, it just kind of makes it ass. So yeah, I wouldn't say you're gonna see this much PvP. But for the most part, as I said, Arcane Embrace, really dope ass weapon. Definitely give it a shot PvE because it looks hella dope. And I do think that DPS wise and DPS phases, it's gotta be nutty with a roll like this. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like, and do some more content, subscribe, fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.